right, guys, so morning of day 7 here. I am just really having a good time. Just left my warm showers host in Elmore, and it was so fun. Had a wonderful evening, great food, wonderful sleep, and Gordon actually cycled me to the trail this morning and did a couple of video shots and stuff like that. It's really neat. And here I am, headed to Oberlin, Ohio. I'm on the North Coast Inland Trail, and guess what? I got about 68 miles to go, and I'm on this thing the whole way. Wow, nice treat. Talk soon. All right, y'all, so I'm out here on the North Coast Inland Trail. Met Ben Higginbotham from Sandusky, Ohio, fellow Marine veteran, right? Stationed at Camp Hansen, same spot that I was. We just stopped to get the train. There we go. All right, anyway, I just had to get that, let y'all know that Ben is super awesome. And we've been rolling probably for at least eight miles or something like that. We're gonna keep rolling at Sandusky. Check in with y'all later. So I am in Bellevue, Ohio at a place called Cold Rush. I just got off a portion of the North Coast Inland Trail that kind of brings you into Bellevue, and I think I'm about to hit some gravel as I head on to Oberlin. But I had to stop to get myself a root beer float. So I'm gonna enjoy this for a minute. I just had a wonderful chat with Ben Higginbotham from Sandusky here, super cool guy. Yeah, we were just chatting it up, and it's a good time. So I'm gonna enjoy this root beer float, and I will talk to y'all soon. People are gonna be like, it doesn't look like it's raining that bad. You should have been biking.
So your pads are just about gone. So if you can see, there's a spring.
Yeah.
And you see the thickness of the pad.
Sure.
So that was down to the spring.
Oh my gosh.
So you would have been rubbing on the spring after another.
So that's the
day or
reason
two.
for the squeakiness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so crazy. Well, folks, you just heard it. The Chesty is back up on the bike rack, but she is all good to go now. She has brake pads in the back, and we're still good to go in the front, so I should be well on my way. So thanks to Ben and Gabe for totally hooking me up. Look at Gabe back there waving. But yeah, these guys are super awesome. Of course, brought me into the bike shop after hours just to totally hook me up, take care of me, and make sure I was good to go. So thanks, Road Magic. right, guys. Sorry, not a whole lot of footage. Day 8. I'm officially in week number 2. And I'm trying to beat the rain, trying to get into Cleveland. So forgive my lack of footage. All right, hey guys, so day 8, officially week 2. Not gonna lie, my trip from Oberlin to Cleveland has been a bit stressful. Woke up in Oberlin, checked the forecast, and realized that there were gonna be thunderstorms by like noon. Get on my bike right away, get out of there early, like 7:15 or something. And I wanted to quick go see the Underground Railroad monuments and the Jewett House and the Little Red Schoolhouse. And so I didn't get to see that last night because it was still storming. So got that done this morning, headed on out. Didn't even drink coffee. I was like, I don't even have time to make it. So get in about 25 miles maybe. And I start getting these high weather advisories, squall alerts, and I was like, geez. So just kept pedaling. And I was just about out of steam when I saw Starbucks. Pulled in Starbucks, like before I could even get my bike set, pouring down. So went ahead and grabbed some coffee, a sandwich, waited it out for about half hour, and took off again. So I'm almost to my destination in Cleveland. I will check in with y'all when I get there. Riding along right now the Ohio Erie Towpath Canal. And yeah, you see the river right there over my left shoulder. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Peace. Well, never take a corner entering a wet wooden bridge remotely fast, like at all. I totally just wiped out. Must have slid like maybe like 8 feet from my bike or something like that. Jacked up my elbow. Knocked the wind out of me, actually. My incident detector went off on my, holy crap. Looks like I gotta climb. So I'm recapping days 7 and 8 from Elmore, Ohio to Cleveland, Ohio. And I woke up in Elmore really relaxed, refreshed, had some good breakfast, and then Gordon actually cycled me out to the trail and we did some video messing around and then had a great send-off. So off I went pedaling down the North Coast Inland Trail, continuing on to my destination for the night, which was Oberlin. And I came across a guy named Ben Higginbotham. He was kind of cycling towards me and he was like, hey, Semper Fi. And then all of a sudden he stopped and we connected and we continued cycling in my direction and just had a wonderful chat. And turns out that he and his son actually cycled across the country, so it was really nice learning more about that. And he frequents that trail a lot, and it was just really nice to have the company for the day. So after Ben, I continued on, and I was trying to beat the rain, and so I was just like quite a long pedal. It was quite hot and humid, but I came around this curb and saw an ice cream shop. Oh yes, that was amazing. So I had a wonderful root beer float and continued on from there. I could see that the weather was turning a bit. It was a bit cloudy. You could see the clouds rolling in, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, lightning, crazy. And I was like freaking out. I got off the trail and started pedaling down the main road and saw a garage that was open. And Caden came to the rescue, sat with me probably for about 45 minutes to an hour while the storm passed. And luckily for me, I was headed to Oberlin to the Oberlin bike shop. So Ben and Charity, they worked at the Oberlin bike shop, and they were extremely kind when I reached out to them. I was like, hey, I'm doing this ride. I am looking for a place to stay. I can't really find a campground or anything like that. And Charity responded and was like, you know what? You can shower at the shop and you can camp in our yard. And that was a lifesaver, because while in communication with them, Ben offered to come and pick me up because the storm was going to continue past like 9 into the night. And it actually did continue to rain like all night, thunderstorming. So he and his son Gabe, they came and picked me up, drove me to the bike shop. As we were walking into the bike shop, Ben was like, is there anything wrong with your bike? I was like, yeah, there's a squeak. So he looked it over while I was in the shower, and it turns out that my brakes in the rear were completely gone. So I'm super thankful for that, and just being able to be looked after and taken care of in that way, and have my bike repaired so that I can continue on the trip. So that was truly amazing. Let's see, grabbed some Mexican food while in Oberlin and just kind of ate that in my tent and passed out. I woke up the next morning to more weather alerts, and it turns out that it was going to continue to storm and rain throughout the day, but I was clear for a bit, trying to make it into Cleveland before it started pouring. And so I took off as soon as I possibly could, probably like 7 or 7:15 that morning. I took off and started making my way to Cleveland. And I didn't get a lot of footage, just trying to like stay ahead of things, just trying to move. And yeah, I got really, really close before I started to get poured on, but it was totally fine. I had a great ride. It was actually quite beautiful. I wish I would have got more for you guys, but maybe next time. So I made my way to the Ohio Erie Towpath Canal. I think that's right. And cycling along is so beautiful, just really, really cool. And I'm getting ready to make my way off the trail to my location for the evening in Cleveland. And I took this turn on a wooden bridge and totally wiped out. Knocked the wind out of me. My incident alarm was going off. I think I got to it within like 10 seconds before it was gonna call the cops. And my emergency contacts. I'm so glad that didn't happen, because that would have like freaked everybody out. But totally fine, a little bit bruised up, but thankfully all good, and I was able to continue. As soon as I like got back on my bike and I was moving, I ended up hitting this ridiculous climb. I mean, it was like a mile, 1.24 miles of climbing. It was crazy. And yeah, I ended up doing quite a bit of switchbacking in my lowest gear, but I did make it up that hill without hiking a bike. So that was really awesome. And then I finally made my way to Diana Hildebrandt's house from Diva D Cycling, and she's in Cleveland. She's part of the Black Girls Do Bike organization. She's the like Cleveland area shero, one of them at least. But yeah, she's huge into the cycling scene, and her friend Sigonia, they allowed me to stay and just hosted me so well. Everything was ready to go and taken care of for me when I got there. Got a nice room, got a nice shower, and then we went to the downtown Cleveland scene, and we just kind of checked everything out and played some games and had some really good food, and it was just really, really amazing. So all in all, I am still extremely happy, chugging along quite nicely, and just really, really, truly enjoying the trip. And remember, y'all, this is a fundraiser, so go to Wisconsin911memorial.com, click the Read More tab, and donate to this amazing cause. I am raising money for the students to get more information about what took place on September 11th, 2001, and raise funds for bus scholarships so that they can take field trips to the memorial and just kind of see things firsthand. So again, check out that website, click on that donate button, because I can't do it without y'all. All right, peace.